Hey, welcome back, my amazing student. So in this lecture here, we're going to be learning about how we can make our code cleaner, our routes, a lot cleaner. And we're going to be replacing routes and the route components here with a function, a hook that is going to make things a lot cleaner, a lot better, and it's just going to be more centralized. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and comment this out. And guys, I want you guys to pay attention, all right? If you start watching TikTok or watching social media, any Facebook or anything else, when you are supposed to be coding, you're gonna waste your life away, all right? There is a reason why some of us get further than others. Is because we are constantly working on ourselves and we're constantly working and doing different things, all right? Not wasting our time with social media, all right? So you're not going to see me a lot talking on social media. A lot of people, send me messages. You're not going to see me talking a lot unless it's about work. I'm not wasting my time watching videos. So keep that in mind, guys, when you are coding and when you have a goal, okay? Do what you're supposed to do, all right? All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to import this hook on top. As a matter of fact, we can import it from React Router DOM, and we're just going to call this, well, that's the name of it, useRoutes. All right, useRoutes. Why did that disappear there? All right, perfect. I know some of you don't like me to motivate you or tell you, give you tips on the lessons, but I have to. That's the way. I'm not coding here just to make money or, just for fun. I'm coding because I want to make you successful. The one who's hearing me, who's got stuck on this video for some reason or another, to actually be successful and one day tell your story and help other people as well, all right? With maybe a really cool application that you will make in the future or who knows? Who knows what you can do, all right? So anyway, so I'm going to return here. First of all, I'm not going to return anything now. Let's just create a routes array here. Let me make this a little bit different. Here, what I could have done here is return the use routes hook along with an array inside of it, and then the objects inside of it, the objects that I'm going to be creating in a moment. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to make it really clean and separate. All right. So in here, I'm going to create objects for the different paths that I have here. So now this array here, in this object, is going to have objects that are going to give us routes. So it's going to have different properties, for example, path. And then here, we're going to have a different property called element. And of course, this has a lowercase e. I don't know for what reason it gave me an uppercase e. And then, of course, we need to replace that with the home component. So home, there we go. Simple as that. So now only the home should actually work. Oh, it's not going to work unless I return this use routes. Use routes function, and we need to return the array inside just like that. All right. Let me see something here. Should work. I probably have more routes that I need to focus on. Let me see something here. I'm forgetting something. I know that home is not defined. Oh my gosh, something so simple. So we don't have a home. We don't have a home. How can we not have a home? That's crazy. So I probably deleted that somehow. I don't know how, but yeah, we do have a home component. I don't know how I deleted that, but anyway, it wasn't my fault that it wasn't showing. It's working, as you can see there. Yeah, somehow I deleted that. Maybe when I was talking to you guys, sometimes I do other things. Anyway, so I'm going to create a couple more here. I'm going to pause the video because I'm going to replace all this data with the current routes that we got underneath here. All right. So just so you guys don't have to see me typing really slow because my fingers are stiff, I'll pause this and I'll be back in a second. All right, I'm done with this. So let's go back in here. Let's see if they work. All right, it looks like they're working. Pretty cool stuff. All right, so now with the nesting, let's go in the nesting and let's see how that we can make that work. So right here, I'm gonna put another comma, of course. We have it there, right? Already. And it's gonna be an object just like this. As a matter of fact, let me just copy this, guys, so I don't have to write everything from scratch. And in here in the path, I'm just gonna do the same thing we have below. Asterisk, like that. And the element is going to be, let me, as a matter of fact, this is going to be just a little bit different here. So I'm going to put JS sets here. And this here would be the protective route. There we go, just like that. And in here we'll have, let's make sure that in this protected, we'll pass in the user. And this would be the auth user already. There we go. All right. Let's pass in the dashboard component, dashboard routes actually. All right, so now that I showed you how to do this, you should be able to do this with any other code that you have, right? And let's just make sure that we end this. There we go, just like that. It should work. Everything should actually work the same way. Look at that. Go to admin, profile, and yeah. Awesome stuff, guys. Look at that. Beautiful. Now, but look, we have a more centralized way. It actually looks a lot simpler, right? Look at that. We don't have to bring these components here anymore. We just can omit that. And now look, doesn't that look a lot better? It does, right? We don't need all this code anymore. And delete all that stuff. Make sure that when you delete it, your code still works, okay? You don't want to make a mistake and delete something that you're not supposed to. But look how beautiful that looks. So remember, import this guy on top, this hook, this function, right? Create your array with your objects for your routes, okay? And then what you have to do is return that hook along with the routes array. And useRoutes is gonna process all that, okay? Behind the scenes, this is doing a lot because we're passing this and this function is taking care of all that stuff for us. Okay? All right, perfect. I'll see you guys in the next lecture. Keep going, guys.